Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, theys and thems. You have just tuned into 90.3 WMSC Upper Montclair. And what you're listening to today is episode 2 of the Laid Back Talk Show, hosted by me, Nick Hughes. And if you're listening here, I'm excited to have you. I'm excited to have you in here with me. We got a very special, very special episode of the Laid Back Talk Show. Lost my words, fumbled them a little bit, but it's okay. We're right back at it. We got my buddy Shake in the studio. He's dropping a brand new song tomorrow, Conversations. He's just setting up right now, so if I were you, I'd get excited for that because the song's good. He even told me before. I don't want to hype it up too much. He told me it's his best song, and I listened to it. And his other songs are good, but I'm going to have to go ahead and agree with that. But before we get started here real quick, I'm just going to hit you guys with the weather. It is currently 39 degrees, chilly day in New Jersey. Upper Montclair, chilly little day, but that's okay. Toss on a jacket. You don't. At least you don't need to bring your umbrellas out. If you got your jackets on, you'll be feeling fine. It's the holiday season. Spotify Wrap just came out last week. So if you need a good playlist to listen to, listen, you got a playlist of your favorite songs. What's not to love about that? We're definitely going to have a little Spotify Wrap talk because, when I was younger, I used to get so excited for Christmas because I love Christmas and whatever holiday you celebrate, I'm sure you got excited for that. But now as I've grown in age, come to the ripe age of 20, I'm more excited for the Spotify Wrap because it gives me a playlist that I'm listening to all the way through December. Gives me something to look forward to. I'm not that I'm not excited for the holiday season, because I'm always excited for the holiday season. But the Spotify Wrap just feels a little different. So I think my boys here are ready. Are you ready, my man? You ready? Oh yeah, he loaded up the mic. He's got the headphones on. How you feeling today, Shake?
Is this thing on?
It's on, baby. You hear yourself?
I don't.
You don't hear yourself. Try to turn. I hear you, so I know you're. I know you're good.
Yeah?
I hear you in my headphones, so I know you're chilling. So how you feeling today, man? I'm excited to have you on the show.
Dude, I'm feeling amazing, man. Tonight at midnight, we got a new song dropping, man, on all platforms.
What's it feel? I don't make music, so I don't know what it's like. What does it feel like when you're like about to put out a song about something you've worked so hard on?
Man, dude, there's like so many people involved, and just being able to share the music that we've been listening to and working on for months, it's definitely a big day, and it doesn't really hit you until it's actually here.
Yeah, it's probably like a surreal experience. It does, like, I guess, how many songs have you put out previously? Because you're not like it's not like you don't have any experience, but you're still kind of new to this, right?
Absolutely, man. So I'd say my real bread and butter is like filmmaking and acting, but music's something that I've kind of gotten into in the last couple of years. But I've dropped a couple of mixtapes on like SoundCloud and on Spotify and Apple Music. I have about 3 to 4 singles out.
Yeah, trust me. You might have put out a few mixtape on SoundCloud, but he's not a SoundCloud rapper. usually, like back in high school and like in college, now people come up to you and be like, "Hey, check out my song, man. It's on SoundCloud." And then it's just like, what is it? It sounds like something like from. I don't even know how to describe it. It sounds like something you could have made on a potato or like a. I don't even know on GarageBand, but Shake was playing me some of his songs. It's actually it's got some pretty high quality to them. So it's not like the normal standard for people in our age range. Sorry, someone's giving me a call. But yeah, so do you want me to play the song real quick, man?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah, dude. Let's play. It's not even out yet, so whoever's tuning in right now.
Yeah, whoever's tuned in right now, listen. I'm excited for you. You're about to hear it. I'm just crossing it over. It's coming on. It's going to be on the screen in a second here. So if you're listening along live with us, get ready. Unreleased Conversations with Shake. We ain't those people. And when I see you, DK with another one. No. Yeah, that's really sick, and I'm just gonna have to say another quick apology. Just maybe re-say what you just said because I was playing you through the wrong guest thing. But I'm sorry. There's been a lot of listen, guys. This is the second episode of Laid Back Talk Show. It's a laid back time, laid back conversation. This is your second time you ever had music played on the radio?
It is, yeah. Another student at Montclair State, Yasmin Yilmaz, good friend of mine. Shout out, Yas.
WMSC radio.
Yes, sir.
Person.
She reached out to me this summer after I released my first song with Switcho, Broadway, and she's like, "Hey, like I'd love to do an interview and play your song. And I sent her the song, but I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna release another song in like no time. We'll do the interview when I release the next song.
Yeah, so listen, he's back in the studio, and also he brought up Broadway. If any of you out there haven't seen Broadway, I would definitely recommend getting a listen. The hook is caught in my head. Me and Shake were talking about it before the show about how catchy that song, and he said that was the goal. So I just want to ask you about this song, Conversation. What was the goal with this one? To like, what feelings were you trying to invoke with this, and what was the goal when you were making it?
Dude, so we really wanted to make a track for the ladies this time, you know, and I really feel like we brought that like Justin Bieber kind of vibe, that winter R&B kind of like cuddle vibe, and at the same time it's like you want to dance. It's a club vibe, you know. It's I feel like there's a lot of different moods here, but
yeah, I just want to say real quick, I think you created a genre that winter that winter cuddle vibe.
Yeah, man.
I definitely get that from the song. I just like that genre of music you just made up. So yeah, you definitely hit on that. And we were talking a little yesterday, and you were telling me about the person to help you produce this song. Can you tell me a little bit about the features and the person who made the beat for this song, and just like kind of what went into that, how you met him, and you know, how you guys work together?
Yeah, man, it's actually a crazy story, man. So my first semester of college, it was the middle of the pandemic, fully online classes, and it was really hard to make friends, man, because like, we're all on Zoom classes. Most of the time, people don't have their cameras on. But in my writing class, we had this assignment where we had to just like talk about ourselves in a video. So I had like one of my songs playing in that video, and this producer who was in my class reached out to me. He's like, dude, I love this song. We should totally link up and work on something. And I ended up linking up with him, and I can say he's definitely by far the best producer I've ever worked with. Dan Keeler, Montclair State student as well.
Yeah, shout out, a lot of talent here at Montclair, and I'm so surprised. Like last year, I was always like, oh, like Montclair's all right, but I'm online. I feel like I'm just taking like virtual classes here. It's like I'm just paying all this money. I don't get to meet anybody. And I'm talking to Shake, and he's like, yeah, man, I met my producer here, and I was like, yo, how'd you even meet people? So that's kind of cool to hear that story. And would you say like meeting him kind of like upped your game and like help? Did he have you guys like taught each other stuff and like really upped each other's game, basically, is what I'm saying? You know what
Absolutely. I mean? So when I came into the studio and started working with Dan for the first time, I came in with these vocal presets that my former producer had made for me. And those are the presets and like the mixing that I've used for all my songs. So I gave that to Dan because he's never really like produced vocals like that, and it was good for him because like he got like that basis of what to use for vocals, and then he took it to the next level. He switched out my auto tune, and he just gave my voice a much more full sound. And his beats have a very rich, punchy bass, and it's just a clear difference than any other producer I've worked with. You know, he's very professional.
Yeah, that's the song is like usually when we were talking about before, usually when in high school and college when people come up to you and like listen to your song, there is like it's very clear that they recorded it on like GarageBand on their iPhone, but this song has a different like level of professional to them. It's mixed well. Your voice sounds great. The auto tune is like perfect. Like, so it's just like it's like a step above what people are used to in this this age range. And can I just ask really quick, like take it back to the day back into high school, like what inspired you to start music? Because you say you're a filmmaker and actor first. Like how did music find its way into that loop?
Honestly, man, just during lunch in high school in the cafeteria, man, me and the boys, dude, we would just write like some sort of like 4-bar, 8-bar little freestyles, and we try to like battle each other. And you know, I would usually come out on top with those freestyle competitions, and my boys like always loved my bars. And one day, when my brother and my dad went to my brother's violin lesson, and I had the house to myself, I opened up GarageBand and I made a song.
So you're over here freestyling at the lunch table, and your brother's over here playing sonnets on his violin.
Yeah, exactly.
Started. I guess to each their own. And but man, let me say the best things happen out of out of high school lunch. I'm telling you, you and your
Oh, yeah.
boys, the most freedom. I always look back on those times with some fond memories. That was I'm trying to toss on a PSA over here. All right, we got it. We're gonna hit a quick break. We're gonna be back in the studio with my buddy Shake. New song coming out tomorrow, 12 a.m. Conversations featuring, what are the features again? I'm sorry. Featuring
Switcho.
From, as you may know him from his song Broadway, and Dan, how do you pronounce his last name? Dan
Keeler.
Dan Keeler. So make sure you stick around for that. It's gonna be pretty awesome.
We hate those people, now we not in love. We hate those people, now we not in love. We hate those people, now we not. We hate those people, now we not. And when I see you, it's so magical. Our conversations leave me thinking, baby. We hate those people, now we not in love.
And we are back in the studio with my buddy Shake. New song Conversations coming out. So we've done a lot of talking about you. I just want to take a second here. I'm a big Spotify rap guy, as you know from the start. I want to play a little game with you. I'm gonna pull up on my screen the top 5 most listened to songs of 2021, and I want to see if you can, out of the 5, I want to see if you can guess any of them. So without further ado, let's begin.
All right.
So
let's do it.
I feel like the one song that was played all year. What do you think the most listened to song of 2021 has been?
I think dude, gotta be honest, man. I mostly listen to like more like old school hip hop, like
Oh, yeah.
early 2000s,
Yeah, well,
Kanye, Jay-Z. Those are my guys.
Let's just say this is not Jay-Z or Kanye.
Okay.
It is. Want me to give you a little hint?
Yeah.
It is a 17-year-old girl made this song. Still in high school.
Oh my God. Is it Driver's License?
It's driver's.
Is it? Oh my God.
It's Driver's License by Olivia Rodrigo. Shout out Olivia Rodrigo doing her thing, gets her heart broken and makes the most out of it. What else can you ask for, right?
No, good for her,
All
man.
right, so obviously I was gonna ask you who do you think the most streamed artist of 2021 was, but we already talked about her. Who do you think the second most streamed artist of 2021 was?
My boy Lil Nas X.
No, but that's not a bad guess. His song. Here, I'll give you a little spoiler to the song. So we'll do since you already here's what we're gonna do. I'm kind of making this up on the fly. I knew I was gonna do this, but instead of making him name 5 songs, I'm gonna do what do you think the most listened to song was? Driver's License.
Okay.
Since we already talked about Olivia Rodrigo, she was the most streamed artist as well, so I want to spice things up a little bit. So who do you think the second most was? It's not Lil Nas X. If I give you a hint, it might give it away.
No, I got this. Drizzy Drake.
It is Drizzy
Hey!
Drake. Oh, wow. All
Hell
right.
yeah,
He's
dude.
got it. All right. So let me see here. Spotify Wrapped, most listened to artist. And if anybody out there is listening, I want to know your Spotify Wrapped. I don't know why. I don't know what it is with me and just being obsessed with Spotify Wrapped, but I'm literally obsessed with Spotify Wrapped. Again, we're here in the studio. I figured out I'm here in the studio with I thought I just got the air horns and I was so excited to I clicked on air
No.
horns. Wait, not.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
What is that?
Yo, I want to apologize to all my viewers out there. That was not an air horn. That was something from SpongeBob. I clicked the wrong button. But listen, I guess it works. So yeah, I guess I'll do one more Spotify Wrapped. 2021 Spotify most listened to, most streamed artist. Olivia Rodrigo. Here, why don't we just do the top 3? We might as well give them the top 3.
Sure.
So we had Olivia Rodrigo, Drizzy Drake, and who do you think's coming in at 3?
Is this someone that I've mentioned before?
It is. I'm sorry, guys. My computer. I had all this information. Let me just say, I don't think I didn't come prepared. I had all this information on my computer, but my computer is from like 2007 and it died, unfortunately. So I'm working with my phone right now, and so I don't have all the information that I would like to have. But listen, I'm not I don't think you know who it is. I don't think you're gonna be able to guess it.
J Balvin.
J Balvin? No, close.
Bad Bunny.
Yes.
Let's go.
Bad Bunny, and that was also he was globally the most streamed. I was just talking from USA terms. So yeah, we're still in the studio here. My boy, what else are we gonna talk about? We had a nice little conversation.
Dude, real quick, man, I just want to shout out my boys in Houston, dude. Man, these guys are the whole reason that my first song Broadway and this song and music video were even possible. So we have my boy Akil. He's a med student, and he just finished his pre-med. Shout out Akil, man. He's been doing interviews, man, and last night he just got his acceptance into med school, bro.
Let's go! I wish I had the air horn. Going to med school, that really deserves. That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a communication and media arts major, so there's no med school in my future. But I got a lot of respect for the people that are not only able to put in the work to do that, because that's an insane amount of work. That's an amount of work that I can't even fathom, and he makes music along with that too.
Dude, so that's gonna be his main struggle coming. That's coming now, because right now he's taking like a gap year, and he's just been making a bunch of music, and people are telling him about this med school grind, and he's really trying to take advantage of these 6 months he has before he starts in June.
Listen, that's really smart, because usually people would take a gap year and travel and do it, like kind of trying to like find themselves, but he's really trying to take this gap year and improve on a side hustle. Dude, this guy sounds like a hustler. Shout out Akil again. I don't even know Akil, and I'm really enjoying him. But real quick here, we're gonna hit a quick little break, but we'll be back in the studio with Shake in just a little bit. We are back in the studio. Nick Hughes, Laid Back Talk Show. My boy Shake.
Yo.
Dude, so we were just talking about Akil. We talked about the crazy part is, I want to tell this story. So yesterday, me and Shake were on a call, right?
Yeah.
And we're chatting a little bit, getting a little conversation going. And then I'm like, because he lives in a town close to me. And I'm like, yo, bro, so like you live in so-and-so town. I don't know if we're going to try to drop the locations on the radio, but...
Yeah, it's cool, man.
It's cool. So I live in a little town, Scotch Plains, and a town right next to me is a town called Edison. So I go, hey, man, you're from Edison, right? And he goes, yeah, man, I actually live on this, sorry, I don't even know.
Tingley Lane, bro.
Tingley Lane.
Live off Tingley Lane, man.
I live 5 minutes from Tingley Lane. I used to drive down Tingley Lane every single day to go to the gym. My mind was blown, dude. We met through the sketch show, Signing Off. Hey, listen. If you're not watching Signing Off, start watching Signing Off. It's a good time. We got another WMSC 90.3 radio member on that, Leslie. Shout out Leslie.
Hey, shout out Leslie.
Shout out Leslie. She's a great writer for us at us Signing Off. So we met through there. We've known each other for like a couple months now, and we're talking. Turns out he's basically my neighbor, bro.
Yeah,
man. Like, what? We're basically neighbors. So yeah, we're this is episode 2 of the Laid Back Talk Show, by the way. I guess I don't say. And if you've listened to both episodes, you're my most dedicated viewer. My mom didn't even listen to the first one. So, dude, oh my gosh, you know what I gotta do tonight? I gotta do stand-up comedy at my mom's Christmas party at a preschool. I'm not looking forward to that.
She works at a preschool?
She works at a preschool, y'all.
You're doing it for the little kids or it's for the teachers?
It's for the teachers, but like still, I don't know if I really want to do it, if we're being honest, but you got to do what you got to do sometimes.
You already have a set? Or are you going to use like something you've done at a club or?
I got kind of like a set. It's just like kind of making fun of my mom and stuff, like, cuz they all
okay.
know her. It's just like and then at the end it's like I don't know how great it's going to be, but at the end I'm just going to be like, hey, listen, guys, like, you guys do a great job here, and everybody's amazing. And then no matter how bad I do, they'll be like, wow, this kid's great. Hopefully, hopefully they don't boo me. I guess I'm speaking a little confidently of myself before doing it.
Nah, no way, dude. Mom's colleagues are just there to support your artistic endeavors, man.
That's true.
My mom's colleagues are super supportive of like my filmmaking, and they love seeing all my videos, and they share it with everybody.
You're a talented filmmaker, though. Where does your mom work?
She works at Verizon.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool. So yeah. Oh, the camera's there. We got a nice. This is the first time we got a camera in the studio.
Yes.
I guess it's pretty freaking sick, actually.
You're on the camera, and I'm on the iPhone.
On the iPhone. So we got double filming going on right now. So far, good so far. No FCC violations, which is always the goal here.
Yeah, I really thought I was gonna like drop like the F-bomb or something like that.
Yeah, that's what my main goal here is. Trying to clean up my dialect, because they handed me a list of on the first day I was in here, they handed me a list of words, and I was like, oh, that's awesome. You just handed me a list of all my favorite words. And they're like, these are actually the words you can't say on the radio. And I was like, wait, chill. I love these words. But so far we're doing good. We haven't cursed yet. I think eventually I'm gonna play Conversations again. We got a little bit more time here. I was thinking maybe we did Spotify Wrapped. We chatted a little bit. I kind of wanted to see what the most streamed album on Spotify Wrapped was. Listen, guys, I'm sorry if this seems like I'm making some stuff up on the spot. My computer's dead. It has my whole plan. But, you know, we're here. I took improv classes for a long time, so I got to be able to improvise. So, yeah, hey, listen, we were talking about your music. You got any, like, filmmaking endeavors that you got going on in the future?
So I'm a film major, dude, so I'm constantly working on people's sets, and a lot of people have asked me to be their director of photographies for, our recent film final that we had to make for class. So in the last couple weeks, I've shot 3 films.
Oh, my gosh.
And I'm shooting the music video. We recorded all the performance scenes in LA for Conversations.
Oh, yeah. Let me tell this story about Shake. So the other day, me and Shake, we're chatting after a meeting. I drove him back to his dorm room after a sketch show meeting. And we get to his dorm, and we're talking for about like 30 minutes. You know, we're just chatting, catching up. And then 2 days later, I see a Snapchat story in Santa Monica. He completely left us out of the conversation we had. If I was going to Santa Monica, the first thing it's like, "What's up, guy? What's up? How you doing? What's up? I'm Nick. By the way, I'm going to Santa Monica on Tuesday."
Come on.
Shake moves differently. He doesn't tell anybody their next moves. He just makes them, which I probably gotta adapt some of that mindset. So you haven't filmed the music video yet, or you filmed it in LA?
So music video is kind of divided into 2 halves. There's the performance scenes, and then there's like these slow-mo B-roll shots, which is like the storytelling aspect of it. So all the performance scenes are shot, and that was done in LA, in Santa Monica, shot on the pier. We shot at Griffith Observatory.
What's that? Is that the thing from GTA?
I think it's in GTA. It's like the planetarium.
Oh, that is in GTA.
The big domes.
Yeah.
It's sick.
I think I recognize that from GTA.
It's like a beautiful view of LA, the whole city. You can see it from up there.
Unfortunately, I've never been to Los Angeles, but I played a lot of GTA in middle school. So like,
dude, literally, I was on the trip with like 9 other people, and one of them was like, "Dude, I've seen this in GTA." Like he kept saying that the whole trip, man.
That literally would have been me. I would have been the whole time. I'm like, "Yo, dude, that's the thing from GTA."
He's like, "Dude, I crashed a blimp into that in GTA."
They're like, "No, that thing is." I don't know. I don't know what the reverse to that statement would be. I gotta play another. Wait, let me just do this checklist here. I probably shouldn't be doing this live, but listen, we roll with the punches. This is Laidback News. This is Laidback Talk Show, episode 2. We did the official top of the other. We did the news in the red. We did a CBB. We did a PSA. So we got to do a feature real quick.
We'll be right back with
we'll be
Late
right back.
Night Laidback News Show.
Yo, you know what we're gonna do when we come back? We're gonna try to get a jingle going, because that was something. That's how me and Shake started talking about this. I might need to get my boy Nate in here. Yo, you want to play Conversations again?
Let's do it.
Let's
man.
play Conversations
Absolutely.
again, because
it
got kind of it's a great song. It got kind of messed up last time. Wow, I might have to get Nate in here. The computer is not functioning properly. What the heck? This has never happened before. So we're gonna have to just keep talking. So maybe me and maybe yo, can you do me a favor, bro?
What's up?
Actually, no, I'll do it.
All right.
So we're gonna talk about a jingle real quick. Sorry, this is a little some technical difficulties here in the studio, but we roll with the punches. We get things done.
But dude, I really think it'd be like nice and simple, man. We can just do like some harmonies, do like a quick little intro for you, man. You know, like I don't want to do anything that's been done before.
Yeah, I know.
It's Joe Rogan Experience.
Every day, all night. I haven't. Oh, we didn't even do the most listened to podcasts. That
It's not JRE.
it's Jerry.
Yeah, right.
But what would what would you think the second most listened to one is?
Dude, I don't even know, dude. I like Neil deGrasse Tyson's
Neil deGrasse
podcast.
Tyson has a podcast.
He has a YouTube channel, I know. I'm pretty sure he has a podcast called Star Talk.
Really? I didn't even know that.
Dude, this guy's like one of my heroes, man. I just he always blows my mind, man. It's just what he does.
Neil deGrasse Tyson. I remember back in the day, being in like middle school. You remember that show he had?
Cosmos?
The Cosmos. Yeah, I
Oh.
think that's what it was. I'm pretty sure that was called the Cosmos.
Is it where he like goes around
Where he goes-
space?
yeah, I remember. I'd be
Dude,
like,
I love that show.
I, used to think- I remember being in middle school. Like my dad, like this big nerd, like for like science and chemistry and all that, like that space stuff. Like one time we were into the Grand Canyon, and there was 2 tour options. You could ride horses through the Grand Canyon and then go water rafting, or you could
wow.
take a rock tour where this one guy named I think of Marvin would take you and point at all the specific rocks. And apparently no one ever picked the rock tour, and my dad picked the rock tour, and it was so boring. But let me sorry, I don't know how this connects to the Cosmos, but I remember my dad was watching the Cosmos, and I was like, oh, this show's lame, like I'm not watching that. And I remember I watched one episode, and I was just hooked on it for like the foreseeable future. Both of the computers just stopped working at the same time. Oh no, this one's working.
We're good? Okay,
This
man.
this one, the one with the problem with this one is this how I got the, oh, here we go. It's back. All right. So we're about to re-listen. We're about to play conversation. Is it not working? Maybe it's not. I don't get what's going on here. Some technical difficulties here at the studio.
But nah, dude, that's crazy that you said that, man. Because I used to watch. I watched Cosmos with my dad as well, dude.
Really?
He's like a very scientific guy.
What does your dad do?
He's like a software engineer, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad's a chemist, so we both got like pretty serious
Yeah, like STEM kind of family.
STEM kind of deals. But
And
my mom's not really in STEM, but
What does she do?
preschool teacher.
Facts.
Yeah.
Word.
So
That's awesome, dude. You're gonna.
I'm gonna do stand up at the hopefully things go smoother than the next gen computer today at the comedy show.
Yo, so what do you like? When are you planning to like go back to Brooklyn and do some stand up?
Dude, that's kind of the issue I've been having right now. I haven't been like, I was going really hard at like the end of last year, and then the summer started again, and I kind of laid off, and I just haven't really been grinding like I was. I haven't had the motivation, I don't know what it is. I've been here, and I've been doing the sketch show, I've been on the radio and stuff like that, but I'll be back eventually. I just need to get like in the right headspace, you know what I mean? So I'll be back within the year. Hey, listen, if anybody wants to pop out, listen, I would love a few audience members. I got a couple jokes, I got a couple stories you'd like to hear.
What is it? 2 drink minimum?
2 drink minimum, dude. If you're coming in, one time I was there, and I wasn't. Actually, I probably shouldn't tell that story. I'll tell that story's for that story's for the after hours show.
Dude, is there like no radio stations that can curse?
Like Sirius XM, you can curse, but that's because it's like a paid service. It's like the HBO of
Right.
of the radio.
That's crazy. Cause like I know on, like the Jimmy Fallon show,
Yeah, you cannot curse on the.
you can say like the B word. You can say damn. I hope
I think you could say that. You could say that here.
we can say that. Okay.
Yeah.
He double hockey sticks.
I think that's off limits. I'm pretty sure.
Really?
There's a list of them back here. And if it wasn't for the violation I would incur, I would just read off the list, but that would cause some issues. So anyway, we're about to reach the top of the hour here. I'm pretty sure I want to play your song again before I leave. I think Nate's up to something. I don't know. I don't really know what's going on. This never happened before, but it looks like. Oops. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. This has never been an issue. Oh, what the heck just happened? All right, where's Nate at? I'm worried right now.
You got his number or?
I texted him on Discord. Oh, here we go. All right, finally I got it. I was so scared, yo. We're about to listen to Conversations again. Shake, Switcho, Dan Cooler. Stick around, and we'll be back. We're listening to 90.3 WMSC Upper Montclair.
Beverly Drive, currently fitted in the green bomber.
Getting dressed right now.
Switcho's getting fitted himself, currently setting up. Kill's getting his fit together. Harish is getting the camera together. Our boy Gopi, who actually filmed behind the scenes on Broadway, is going to be doing behind the scenes today. Without further ado, we're going to get to the first location of the day, which is this beautiful intersection of Wilshire and Beverly, and I'm going to hand it off to Gopi. All right, bro. It's all you, man.
DK with another one. We ain't those people, now we not enough.
You were listening to 90.3 WMSC Upper Montclair,
You
New
want-
Jersey.
Yeah, we'll do. I like that.
All right.
And we are back in the studio, laid back talk show. Nick Hughes, Shake, and we're coming to an end here. We got a good little interview. We've been in the stew for 40 minutes, but listen, why not do a full hour? Why not do a full hour?
Let's do the
Been
full
here.
hour,
We
man.
got
Let's
here
go.
close. We're not quitters, you know. So what we're gonna do now? This is the Shake song premiere / Spotify Wrapped episode of the Laid Back Talk Show. And listen, I'm not complaining. Next week probably gonna be a little bit of a Christmas special. I put some more thought into that. But now we're gonna review each other's top 5 most listened. And you're a dude. The crazy part is I want to hear what was your most listened to song? Was it Broadway?
It was Broadway.
It was Broadway.
Yeah.
That's come on. You gotta be your number one supporter. Who else? If no one's supporting you, you're gonna support yourself. And I love that. That's your number one song. My song was a song that I honestly forgot about. I'm not even gonna try to let you guess it because it's called TPL. It doesn't even have a title. It's just a freestyle by some British guy.
UK rap?
UK rap.
Oh,
yeah.
I like that.
I don't know what I got super into in like the March. I got super into UK rap, and that's why I love Spotify Rap because Wrapped. I was into UK rap, and the number one song on my Spotify Wrapped was a UK rap song.
Hey. Wow.
Was because I completely forgot about this phase.
So how did that happen? Like, it was like the phase happened like in the beginning of the year.
Yeah, it happened around from March to like June. Me and my buddy Dean, shout out Dean, got like super into this British rap music. I was like out of nowhere, and there's this one song that just had a crazy hook. I'm gonna sing it a little bit. It's like, if I crash my car on the glads, don't worry about your car getting dented. And I just, it's just like, what does that even mean? You know? But you can hear the little, and I just listened to it over and over again until I got sick of it. And then I never listened to it again throughout the whole summer. So you listened to Broadway. What was your second most listened to song?
Dude, I don't think I got like my top 5 songs. I think I got my top 5 artists.
Oh, really?
And they just gave me like my number 1 song.
Oh, really? Yeah, I got them both. So what was your number 1 artist?
Kanye West.
Kanye. Yeah,
Kanye
of course.
West, man,
Shout
that's
out my buddy Ryan. So you're a big Donda guy, or is it mostly just listen to old music?
I mean, mostly listened to The Life of Pablo and before. So 2016 and before is like my favorite Kanye music. But he has had some hidden gems, man. You know, like his album with Kid Cudi.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, I'm not a super big Kanye guy. Shake, obviously, one time we were talking, he got me listening to 808s and Heartbreaks. I'm a big Kid Cudi guy, so my favorite Kanye album was honestly Kids See Ghosts.
Yeah?
What's
Wow.
your favorite Kanye album?
Oh, dude, you can't ask me that, dude.
Give me a couple of your favorites.
All right,
And then your favorite like song or few songs off that album.
So the album "Watch the Throne" that he made with Jay-Z, that is the album that got me into hip hop. Eminem was like the first rap song I heard, Not Afraid, but "Watch the Throne" was the first album that like I listened to, and like those were the guys I really like learned from when I started doing hip hop myself. So a lot of people would tell me like, dude, this sounds just like Jay-Z, this sounds just like Kanye's production, and that was always like what I'd go for, the Watch the Throne kind of vibe. And I guess that album, even though musically I think Kanye has a lot of other better work, that album is one of my favorites just because of what it did for me.
That's actually pretty interesting because this album, my favorite genre of music is rap as well, and the album that got me into it was also a collab album, not Jay-Z and and Kanye, but Drake and Future on that.
No
digital,
way.
Yeah, that Digital Dad.
What a time to be alive.
What a time to be alive. Yeah, that one with the diamonds on. I forgot
Yeah,
what it's called. I know
that's
all,
what
like,
it's called.
With Jumpman, Diamonds Dancing. That album, I remember I used to ride when I've been going to New York by myself since I was like 12 years old. And I used to take the train because my parents didn't want to drive me there. I used to take the train and I would play that album just on repeat. And they both have kind of like the Watch This Throne has like that sick Virgil Abloh design.
Yes,
right?
he did.
Yeah, shout out Virgil, R.I.P. Virgil
Rest in
Abloh.
peace, man.
Like there's no other designer with the impact that he had. Dang. I gotta say dang.
Really? You can't say that?
I don't know if you can. I just don't want to make the mistake of doing it, so I'll hit it with a dang real quick.
Yeah.
I'm just looking up this Drake.
Yeah, man. Jumpman, Big Rings, Diamonds Dancing, dude.
Live from the gutter.
Is
Live from the gutter.
March Madness isn't on there, right?
Jersey 30 for 30 freestyle. Say it again.
March Madness?
March Madness. Nah, that's a future. Like,
word.
Just a classic. I'm about to listen to this on my way home. Scholarships. Yo, this is taking me back. That's like the diamond and then the gold. All right, so we got to get back to the Spotify wrap. I'm gonna wrap this at when we've been on for exactly an hour, just so like it's like the normal thing. Is that cool with you? Maybe
Absolutely,
we got, like,
man.
10 more minutes.
Perfect. So who is your number one, man? Who's your number one artist?
I want to give everybody I think right now no one in the game is better than my number one artist. No one's hotter. No one's making more of an impact on the rap game and the culture.
Wow.
Actually, maybe that's a little bit excessive. He's my personal favorite. I don't think he missed once this year, and that's Lil Baby. Lil Baby was my number one. Yeah, dude. I'm a huge Lil Baby. Do you listen to Lil Baby at
Dude,
all?
I think Lil Baby in the new school rap scene is by far the most talented.
Yeah.
By far.
Like, there's just, like, the features, like, did you listen to his song Pride is the Devil with J.
with Cole, dude? I love Cole, man. He's my number 4.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think he's number 5, actually. On my
Yeah.
Wrapped.
That was crazy. It was like getting a gift from Santa when J. Cole in that one song,
Yeah.
and then Lil Baby comes in and sings, "Bring it up in a rag and I bag it up."
Yeah.
I remember I was like, "Yo, no way!"
Back it up.
Um,
That's amazing, dude. That transition, bro. Like,
yeah, it's sick. And I guess he did put out the one album with Lil Durk, but Lil Baby was mainly doing it off features this year, which was the craziest part. So you got
Yeah,
Kanye,
man.
I got Lil Baby at number one. Lil Baby on the Kanye album on Hurricane.
Hurricane, dude.
Yeah, I love that song. What was your favorite song off Donda?
Off Donda, man. Can I give you a top 3 real
Yeah.
quick? All right, man. In no order,
I'm gonna give you a top 3 too after. I'll see.
got 24.
24.
It's like, dear God, make it alright.
Oh yeah.
Only you know
You're taking me back.
it. Then I got Believe What I Say, that Lauryn Hill feature. He sampled her voice,
Wait.
chopped it up.
Can you do like that singing thing again? Because I know the songs I like off the album, but I listen to only the songs I like.
It was like, don't let the lifestyle drag you down.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, dude, that shit was fire, bro. And my third one's got to be Come to Life, man. Come to Life is like a spiritual experience, man, and man, that guitar and piano sample, absolutely beautiful. Apparently, the piano was played by like a 6-year-old
On which song?
on Come to Life.
Come to Life.
Maybe they come to life.
Oh, the piano's played by a 6-year-old on that? That's crazy, yo.
Yeah, man. It's I think he just sampled it. I don't know if he actually got a 6-year-old to come to the studio and play it. But beautiful track, man. It's
Yeah. So I'll hit you with my 3. Number 1 has got to be Moon.
Oh, I
Wanna
forgot
go
about
to
Moon,
the
bro.
Moon.
Don't leave so soon.
How can I
get through?
me and Jake might end up putting out a a Donda remake album.
Donda acapella. Let's do it, man.
So, all right. So I got Moon. I like okay.
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
not okay.
Good song.
And then the one with play with Off the Grid. It's gotta be Off the Grid.
Oh.
Off the Grid. Honestly, like Moon's my favorite. Off the Grid's number 2, and then I like okay.
I think Off the Grid has Kanye's best verse for sure. So after
He's stuck in my backyard. I think I see Messi.
messed on my face, you can see what I'm finna do.
I think that is the best verse. That's the best like straight Kanye rap verse.
Yeah, we haven't had that in a long
In a
time,
while,
dude.
Yeah. So yeah, how much time we got left? We're running low on time here. I'm gonna load up. So what was you? We got Kanye. No, we did your number 2 was who?
My number 2 is myself, dude.
Your two. You gotta what you said before. You gotta rep what I said before. You gotta rep yourself. My number 2 was Drizzy. I was surprised. I'm not even that big of a Drake guy,
Hey.
but he just put out so much music and so much good like features that I guess he came number 2.
Dude, honestly, same. Like, I'm not that big of a Drake fan, but he's just on every album. He's
Yeah.
on every track. He's the one that basically makes artists' careers now. You get a feature from Drake, you're
set.
You're set. That's all
Drake
you need.
is the Drake is the epitome of like the peak of rap right now. And then
Yeah, my number 3 was Drake.
oh really? So he hit your lip. My number 3 was Bo Burnham.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which is like the craziest thing. Bo Burnham.
That's crazy.
I used to listen to Bo Burnham a lot in middle school, like his music, like his like early stuff. And then
I checked out his recent comedy special that he made like in his house.
yeah, that was the one. Like I watched it on Netflix and I was like, that's like okay. But then I was listening to all the songs and I got so into it, and I think that's how he made the list for me this year.
I thought that was absolutely genius, man. Like, I've always wanted to incorporate music in like unique ways into my filmmaking, and this guy's incorporating it into his jokes, man.
Have you seen any of his first 2 specials? What or Make Me Happy?
Dude, I've only seen his most recent one, dude.
Nah, if you want an experience, anybody out there who hasn't seen Bo Burnham's What, it is the most like I've never seen anything like it. It's a comedy masterpiece, it's a live performance masterpiece, and it's a musical masterpiece all rolled into one.
Is that like what he's been doing? It's always been music with
Yeah.
comedy?
It's always been musical comedy. Ever since he was 16 years old, he started on YouTube with musical comedy, and he's been rolling ever since.
Dude, that's insane.
So yeah, that's my number. That's my top. Who's your 3? Drizzy.
3 was Drake.
Drizzy.
4 was this band that I listened to called Skin Shape, man.
Skin Shape. I've never even heard of them. Yeah.
They are, so I feel like our generation, a lot of people don't like rock and roll, and they're all like hip hop and R&B, because there's just those different kind of like deeper bass frequencies that rock and roll doesn't usually have.
Yeah.
And Skin Shape does an amazing job of having that really full sound, and I feel like it just hits your ears, like even if your ears are trained to listen to hip hop or R&B. So it's rock and roll with those frequencies for the youngins.
Yeah. Skin. Say it again. What's it called?
Skin Shape.
Skin Shape. Then my number 4 was Nav.
Hey,
I'm a big Nav guy.
represent Brown Boys.
I love Nav. Ever since I was young, he has not ever since I was young, but my buddy Vikram in my freshman year of high school showed me. He was like, "Yo, you ever heard of this guy?" And I was like, "No." He was like, "He's from Toronto," and I was like, "Oh, because I'm from Canada. I love representing Canada." And he's like, "Yeah, he's actually my cousin."
No way.
I don't know if that's true. Vikram.
That's
Vikram,
cap. That's
I
cap.
love Vikram. He said it was his cousin, or like no, his cousin went to school with him. That's what he said.
Okay.
So maybe I don't know. Maybe it's true or not. I'll believe Vikram. He's my buddy for a while. I don't know how true that is, but and ever since then he put me on the song "Same Way." I've been listening to Nav ever
Some
since.
Way.
Some way.
Yeah. With the Weeknd, dude.
The
Man, good.
Weeknd. And then we're almost done here. We'll wrap it up. What was your 5 on Spotify?
My 5 was King Cole.
King Cole.
J. Cole himself.
Oh,
man.
J. Cole. Yeah, you did talk about it. And my 5, King Cudi. Kid Cudi.
Hey,
Yeah.
he's 5 for you, man. I thought
Five.
he'd be
I thought he was
going
gonna
to
be number 1 too. But a lot of the Cudi I was listening to was so Spotify. Spotify is this weird thing where it's like they start Spotify Wrapped on January 1st to October 31st. And Cudi put out that album in December, so I listened to Cudi like all December. Took a little break, like I would listen to it sporadically, and then I was like going through like a little bit of a a rough patch, and that's when Cudi comes right back in, and that was all November. So like the 2 months that I listened to the most Cudi were all in the months that don't even count towards the Spotify Wrapped. So Cudi still made the
Man.
list. Don't get me wrong, Cudi's still up there, but not in the capacity as like one would think.
Right.
So anyway, we're out of time here in the studio. I want to say thank you to Shake. Make sure 12 a.m. stream Conversations. It's a great song. We listened to it twice here. Thank you
man.
for listening to 90.3 WMSC Laid Back Talk Show, and we'll catch you next time.